This conference will now be recorded.
So we done with a lot of tags like headings and p tag and text decoration tags. We done with images. We done with hyperlinks, and we done with iframes. We done with the div and span tags. Okay, so now I'm going to be taking about list items, and we done with the tables also. And today we are going to be working on list items. See, what are the different kind of list items which are going to be available in HTML? The one is ordered list. The one is unordered list. The first one is ordered list. Second one is unordered list. And third one is definition list. Definition list. So hello Archana, can you hear me? The first one is ordered list. Second one unordered list. And third one definition list. So how to define ordered list? How to define ordered list in HTML? Just try to understand. Ordered list will be created with OL tag, and the list items created with LI tag. Ordered list created with OL tag, and the list items created with LI tag. Now, one second. Ordered list will be created with OL tag, and list items created with LI tag. Let's define with ordered list. How to create ordered list? OL open, OL close. See, tag open always should be like this, and tag close always should be like this with the slash, backslash. And inside this, we can able to create multiple kind of list items. So this is my first list, and you can define something here. Suppose I am going to be defining with Apple iPhone is my first list item. Okay, so let me go with another list item. This is copied here and pasting here, pasting here. The first list item is Apple iPhone. Second list item is Samsung Mobile, and third list item is something like Nexus Mobile. Okay, so this is my ordered list now. And what I want to do is I'll create a new project with Visual Studio Code. I'm opening with Visual Studio Code now. So if anybody not installed Visual Studio Code, please try to install editor called Visual Studio Code over there. And after that, you have to go with a plugin. What is the plugin here? Open in default browser plugin. Open in default browser, blue color plugin. This plugin is very important when you want to launch your HTML2 browser, or you want to connect with your HTML2 browser. And finally, I need to create a new file, new text file I'm going to be preparing, and save the file as I'm going to be saving the file in folder here. And what is the today's class folder is? Let me go with the 15th by 8. Today class files I will share after the class, and video also I will share after the class. Okay, inside 15.8 folder I'm going to be preparing ordered list or list items. Let me go with all list items in one program. List items .html. .html compulsory. Every HTML file got saved with .html format. Every HTML file got saved with .html format. I'm going to be saving list items.html. And see, we have a normal procedure: HTML tag open, tag close, header tag open, header tag close, title tag open, title tag close, and this is list items. And finally, I need to go with the body tag. So inside body, I just want to go with the h2 tag. Okay, something like ordered list. Let me create some ordered list now. OL open, OL close, and inside this LI open, LI close. So I already have the matter here. I am copying the matter and just paste inside your HTML. Just paste your. Okay, I got a created order list now. A list. All the tags are actually nesting here. What is the nesting way? The root level tag is HTML. Inside that, this is header section. This is header section. Just I am giving comment for that. This is header section. Select it. Control / commenting. And this is the body section. And even body section also make a comment. I'm giving comment for the body section. Now after this is the ordered list, right? Sorry, body closed 2 times. Oh, body open, yeah, body section, right? Now this is ordered list, right? And I'm giving the, this is ordered list. I'm giving comment for that also. Ordered list. Give a comment for ordered list here. Now what I want to do is second one, unordered list. Second one, unordered list. The second one, unordered list. See how to create unordered list. I'm going to be writing now. Oh, sorry. Unordered list. Unordered list. List creates with UL tag. And same time, list items created with LI tag. With LI tag. Okay, fine. Now, how to create an unordered list? UL open and UL close. UL open, UL close. And inside it, I just want to go with the list items. LI, again LI. Concept is same. Concept is same. I want to paste all the list items here. Okay, that's fine. So I need to create an unordered list now. So let's go to the unordered list. I'm getting your voice, right? I'm getting my voice. You people are getting my voice, right? Archana and Kiran?
Yes, sir.
Or any trouble with internet connection?
No, sir. It's clear.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you. Let's move to the unordered list now. Unordered list. Okay, let me give a comment for this. Now let me paste. Sorry. Yeah, here I just want to go for the unordered list. UL open and UL close. UL open, UL close. And UL is root level for list items. UL is root level for list items. List items are your child objects for the UL. Now finally I want to run complete HTML into browser. Right click on this, open in default browser. Right click on your editor, open in default browser. Now you can see order list got created with numbers. Unordered list got created with dots. Order list got created with numbers and unordered list created with dots. So that is actually order list and unordered list. Okay, you may ask a question, sir, can I create a nested list? Yes, you can able to create a nested list. What about nested list? It means very simple. Nested means inside one list item, you want to create a one more list item. For example, how to create a nested list? Take this unordered list. Take this unordered list. Inside LI, I want to go with a Again OL and LI and LI, and here this will be something like iPhone 10 or iPhone X, and I want to create another list item, Apple mobiles. Let me go with Apple mobiles here, and this is iPhone X, this is iPhone 7, and this will be iPhone 6s, this is iPhone SE standard edition, and this will be iPad. Okay, let me write some devices, and finally you can see the output, the nested list objects also I got created. So in Apple mobiles category, I'll be having a lot of mobiles again, iPhone X, iPhone 7, iPhone 6s, iPhone SE, iPad. See, for list item, if you want to go with the types, now let's move to the types, list items and types, list items and types. There are multiple types. What are the different kind of types which are going to be available? Let it be, I just want to write it down. Okay, so let me go to the list items again. Let me go to the order list again, OL and LI. Okay, let me take all the LIs here, coming down, copy all LIs here, paste it here. Finally, I need to understand the types. Type is attribute. Okay, type is attribute. I want to go with the capital A type. If I would go with the capital A type, how your output will be? Can you see? Alphabetic orders, alphabetic letters, sorry, alphabets, you can able to see alphabets. You can see alphabets, right? So let me write down, let me make it side by side. This is my browser and this is my editor. Editor and browser side by side I'm just making. You can also put like this. Write the code here, refresh the browser. Okay, this is the first kind of type. And second kind of list items. Let me go with the I. I is Roman numbers. You can see Roman numbers. You can see Roman numbers, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is V. Okay. Let me copy the same thing, and now I need to go with the small letters. Okay, so what is the small letters now? You can able to see small letters. Now I need to go with one more type. This will be capital I. What about capital I now? Capital I is capital 1, capital I, capital double I, triple I, and IV and V. Next, there is a one more important property which I need to get understand. I'm not giving the type. I just want to make it reversed. Order list need to be reversed. Now you can see 5, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reversed list items I can able to see. Okay, there is a one more category which is called starts with the number 10. This is the one more attribute I'm going to be providing. Start with the 10. When I say start with the 10, okay, now your list item is going to be available with 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, something like this. So this is the way of writing different kind of list items, order list and unordered list. Unordered list will be, yeah, this is the ordered list and this is the unordered list. Let me give the h2 and here unordered list. This is the unordered list and this is the nested list. Let me give the h2. Why I'm giving h2? H2 is just like heading in your browser. Can you see and observe? Just heading in your browser. Nested list I got, and a list different kind of types, right? Let me write down h2 again. List types with attributes. With attributes. I'm trying to providing something like list types with the attributes. Now you can see list types with attributes. Okay. There are multiple attributes we are writing and multiple kind of list items also we are writing. And there is a one more list called definition list. Finally, we are working on definition list. Just I'm giving comment here, definition list. Comment, how to give comment? Select all your code and control backslash. Select all your code and control backslash. Definition list will be creating with a DL tag. Definition list creating with the DL tag. And inside DL tag, we have to give two tags. One is a DT, one is a DD. Definition title and definition description. Definition title and definition description. Definition description. Definition title will be something like HTML. I'm giving HTML, and here I'm giving your description. Hypertext markup language. Hypertext markup language. This is my first definition. Definition title and definition description I'm going to provide it. And one more definition I'm providing with CSS. What is the meaning of CSS? Anybody? What is the meaning of CSS? Meaning of CSS, Kiran. Abbreviation about CSS, Kiran. Kiran, Archana. Cascading style sheets. And why these sheets are going to be using for? Using for decorate web pages. Decorate web pages. Got my point? Why CSS using for decorate web pages? Why HTML using for design web page? Okay, just write. I'm writing two definitions over there, and I'm writing one more definition. Definition title. Sorry. Definition title is something like JavaScript. What is the benefit of JavaScript here? JavaScript definition data. JavaScript is object-oriented programming for giving or for functioning website, for functioning web pages or website, whatever it may be. So that will be the one more definition I'm going to be writing. Let me write one more definition. React.js. Definition title, React.js. What is the definition description for the React.js is? React.js is a JavaScript based component library. Just like I'm writing component library. Okay, using for develop single page applications. Single page applications. That's all again. Okay, I'm just writing number of definition titles and I'm writing number of definition descriptions. Yes, correct, Kiran. And this will be the open source library. Okay, so who is this admin? Who's the name admin? Please change your name, admin. Okay, this is a definition list, and let me see the output of the definition list. Can you see definition list output now? Definition list output. You can observe definition list output. Definition title, definition data, or definition description. Okay, definition title and definition description. You can see that. And let me write some more points for the definition data. Okay, let me write one more point for this. CSS is not programming, just a syntax. And coming to the, yeah, that's enough. For this, I'm writing one more definition data. React is open source library. Source library. That's all enough. Okay, you can see output now. You can see output now. I'll be having 2 lines of the definition description for the CSS, and I'll be having 2 lines of the definition description for the React.js. Okay, you may ask a question, sir. I just want to take underline for HTML, and I just want to take underline for CSS. I want to take underline for JavaScript. What I can do for that? Okay, if you want to do underline for the definition title, what you can do for that? Anybody?
Underline tag
What
we
you can
have
do
to
for
use.
that? Yes, correct. You need to use underline tag. Take underline tag and just add it. Okay, I just want to make it bold. What I can do for that? Take a bold tag,
B
add
tag.
for B tag. Just add B tag. Take underline tag, take B tag, whatever you want. Okay, I want to make italic. What I can do? If I want to make it italic, what I want to do for that?
Italic tag, sir.
I tag. I tag, correct. Yes. If you want to make it italic mode, you need to add I tag. Just copy the I tag, add the I tag for open. So please understand one point here. Whatever the tag you are opening outside, the tag you need to close outside of the endpoint. Starting point outside, whatever the tag you are opening, and endpoint also, you have to close the tag outside. And here B second, and here also B second. Here U third, and here also U third. Fourth one is DT open, and inside that HTML content is there. For content, you are wrapping with multiple tags. For HTML text content, we are wrapping with multiple tags. So what I am doing here, this is very important fundamental point for the HTML writers. Okay, you are writing HTML content. Okay, on top of the content you are adding DT tag. On top of the DT you are adding U tag. On top of the U you are adding B tag. On top of the B we are adding I tag. So please understand and remember it. Please understand and remember it. Whenever you are writing HTML, don't confuse. Whenever you are writing some HTML content, don't confuse. If you are confusing like this, what you can do? You can do like this. If you are confusing somewhere, you can do like this. Then you don't confuse with that. What I'm doing now? What I'm doing now? I'm making step by step. See, I tag is the global level tag, and inside that the bold tag is available. Inside that U tag is available. Inside this DT tag is available. Finally, I just want to make some decoration for my HTML tag. Now you can see your HTML got underlined and your HTML in the bold and your HTML in italic. Got my point? So these are the multiple kind of list items which are going to be available. Please go through all the list items. Every list item is very important. When you are creating a website, when you are populating some menu item, for menu you have the sub menu. All these things you can provide it with the list items. Okay, so prepare a simple template. Develop a simple template using with HTML, everybody. So when you are preparing something, when you are writing something, when you are putting your hands on your laptop, your keyboard, then only HTML will come, then only CSS will come, then only JavaScript will come. So without practicing, nothing you have to learn, nothing you can. Okay, practice is very much important for you people. Please, after the class, after the recorded session, watch the recorded session 2 times, write down the notes, and do the practice very well. If you're not doing practicing, helpless. We can't do anything for that. Okay, so coming to the next point, quotations. Quotations. What are the different kind of quotations which are going to be available in the HTML? One is the block quote, one is the block quote, one is the short quote. Short quote. What is the block quote? One is the short quote. You need to get understand. So block quote is actually defined with a tag called block quote. Block quote. Sometime you want to mention address on your website, then this particular tag will be utilized with the block quote. Okay, when you want to just take with like this, whenever you want to show like double quotes, then you need to go with the short quotes. Q tag, Q open, Q close. Just very simple, block quote and short quotes. Let me take a new program with quotations. taking new, save it as quotations.html. I'm taking quotations.html now. First one is block quote, right? Block quote open, block quote close. Okay. Next, I'm writing something like HTML is very simple, and HTML is design web page, or HTML used for. Okay, so I'm just writing a block code there. Now I need to take a paragraph. Inside paragraph, I need to take a shortcode. Where I need to take a shortcode for lorem ipsum, I need to take a shortcode. When you want to take a to do and Q close here, then automatically you can see the shortcode and block code. Okay, let me run the program. Right click on this, open in default browser. Right click on this, open in default browser. Now you can see this is basically block code. This is basically block code, and this is basically shortcodes. Shortcode something like a double quotes. Shortcode something like double quotes. After the block quote, if you want to take a paragraph, you can take a paragraph. Yeah, I'm taking paragraph here. Lorem is some predefined simple text, which is not going to be having some copyrights. Lorem, when I specified a lorem like this, automatically you will be having some plain text. That plain text is now you will be having text is not having any copyrights. You can utilize it. Short quotes and block quotes both. Okay, this is basically block code, and this is the content code. So I can point everybody.
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, now we'll move to the forms. How forms will be, and what are the different kind of forms which are going to be utilizing in HTML web pages. Sometime you are going to be using sign-in forms. Sometime we are using sign-up forms and the registration forms, something like this. Okay, in web pages, whenever you take any web page, every web page, most of the web pages, everybody using forms. So sign in, sign up, pop up. Okay. So if you take a banking website, you are going to enter in your username and password. Then click on the login button. You are entering into the home page of your banking website. Or you are opening Amazon site. In Amazon page, you will be having some search bar over there. In search bar, you are going to be selecting something. You are going to be searching for something. That is already a form. Even you take a Google page. For example, Google page. Google also having some form. So here some text box. You are searching for something. You are searching for something. When you search for something HTML, this keyword HTML sending to web server, and you are getting response. You are getting a lot of web pages from this. And if you want to go with the first link, you click on the first link, another web page which is going to be linking for you. When I click on the first link, automatically HTML I got. So like this forms are very important. Next important thing is forms are creating with the form tag. Forms are creating with form tag. Form open, form close. Okay, next important thing. Forms are dividing with sections. Forms are dividing with sections. Okay, so what is the section tag? What about section? Section open, section close. Tag open, tag close. Section open, section close. But where section will be? Section will be inside form. Section will be inside the form. Section is the child tag, form is the parent tag. Inside section, okay, so your form is dividing into multiple sections. For example, this is my first section, and I want to create one more section for the form. I want to create one more section, and I want to create a 3 section like this. Next, very important inputs inside inside sections. Okay, section is basically optional. If you want, you can take it. Otherwise, you don't take. But inputs are compulsory. Form tag is compulsory. Inside section, we have to go through. We have to go with. Okay, let me write a complete form now. Let me write a complete form. Inside form, there are multiple sections, but I don't want to take multiple sections. Only one section I'm taking. For this one section, I want to take a input inside. Input have an attribute called a type attribute. It's a type of password, for example. And this is self-closure tag. Input is always self-closure tag. Okay, if you want to take multiple inputs, just copy the input and paste here again. Input type, this is the password and this is the username. This is the username, this is the password, and this will be the input type button or input type submit. There are multiple kind of input types. I will write down all the types. And value is important attribute for the submit input. Value is something like sign in. Value is something like sign in. Okay, now we need to understand what are the different kind of input types available. Input types. Type is attribute basically. For type, what are the different kind of values? One is username. Kiran, you can say how many types are there. Kiran or Madhurya. Archana, I don't know. Archana, you also know HTML, right? How many you people know complete HTML?
Sign in, sign out, and
Please speak out.
radio.
No. No. Yes. Yes. Radio. Checkbox.
Button.
Type password and type submit.
Color.
Login,
Tell me. Type button.
login box,
Type color. Type email.
Reset. Date.
No login box.
Time.
No time. Date. Time. See, like this, there are multiple kind of, yeah, reset. Yes, exactly. Reset. One is reset. One is file. So these are the different kind of input types which are going to be available. Okay. Let it be. I'll create one form now. I'll create one sample form. After that, you may understand how form will be. Okay. Let me take a new program and save it as form.html. Simple form. Every file need to save as .html format. Okay. Let me take form. Every time I'm not writing HTML head, body, and all, but in real time you have to write it. HTML rules and regulations we need to follow. HTML have some rules and regulations from W3C recommendation. That is the reason we are writing HTML tag inside it. We are writing header tag, and after that we are writing body tag every time and title also. But I am not writing here. But you need to write in the real time. So real time website should be like this. HTML we need to open, then header we need to write, then body we need to write. But I'm not writing here. No problem. It will run. Okay. Inside form, I'm going to be preparing some input types directly. Input type is attribute, right? And type is something like what is the type of this input type? Text. And placeholder something like username. No, I'm writing here something like no, this is not username. Input type text. Sorry. Now tell me. Text placeholder is some attribute. Now I'm closing this. I'm writing br tag. Why br tag for? Anybody? Why br tag for?
Break.
Tell me, Kiran.
Break, sir. Break tag to break the line.
Yes, break. Yes, break. Correct. Now password and placeholder. Enter password. Then sorry. And password and self closed. And again I'm writing br for break. And after that, input type submit, and this is having a value attribute. This is something like login. Okay, let me run this. Let me run this here. If I'm running this, my browser got, and I got a form. I got a form basically. I got a field called username. I got a field called password, and I got a field called I got a button called login button. And this login is basically submit. And I can able to enter something like Srini and tab, and I'm writing password. Can you see password is hidden? Password is hidden, right? Password is hidden. Okay, when I click on this, automatically form getting submitting to some URL, to some API. With the JavaScript, we have to develop the API, and that API we are submitting our form. But one important attribute we need to remember it. So here, this is something like a required attribute, and one more attribute, required attribute. Required attribute, what required attribute benefit is? What required attribute benefit is? When I click on login and username is compulsory, we have to fill. Got my point? So when I give an required attribute and when I click on login button, it is compulsory asking username and it is compulsory asking password. So when I click on login button, it is asking username compulsory, I need to provide. So Srini, and click on login again. Password also mandatory. You have to enter something for the password also. Yeah. Click on login, then only it will submit. So without filling the boxes, you can't able to click on the login button. Without filling the boxes, you can't able to proceed with the login button. That is basically we need to remember, and that is going to be happening with the required field. That is going to be happening with the required field. With you are not giving a required attribute, this thing is not going to be happen with. Remember this. Remember this. Very, very important. Okay. So for example, username is default one. Username is default one. Read only. I'm giving something like read only, and value for this is something like Srinivas. Always username is Srinivas. Always username is Srinivas. That field is read only value. Read only value is Srinivas is read only value. You can't able to give something. So Srinivas is the default value for that. Srinivas is the default value for that. Now this is not editable. See, can you see this? I cannot able to edit here, right? Srinivas is not editable. You can say something observed. Srinivas is now not editable. How this is happening with? This is happening with read-only property. Read-only property, when you say, that is only for reading purpose, not for writing purpose. I can't able to write something inside. I can't able to write something inside. That is actually read-only property. And value is what? Something like some value I already given. Suppose if I am removing read-only property, value is there, but it is not read-only, read and write. I can able to give some other value also there. Some value is already there, but I'm entering something. Now this is not read-only, read and write. By default, all the text fields are read and write. But when I say read-only, it is not editable. When I say read-only, it is not editable. So I'm just writing something now. I can able to enter some text inside a box after Srinivas. That is possible with editable option. Editable option by default available, but I don't want to do that. Then you have to go with a read-only property. Got my point, everyone? What I'm doing here? Got my point, everyone? What I'm doing here with read-only property? Archana and Madhurya and Kiran. Archana, Madhurya, Kiran. Got my point, right? What we are doing there? Okay, my form should be in center of the page. Okay, what I want to do for that? Center property. Center tag. What is the center tag utilization? Your form should be inside the, okay, style width of the form. I am giving 50% or 70% of the page. Okay, style sheet, don't worry, later we will discuss about the CSS and all. Now you just try to understand what I am doing now. My form should be inside of the page, and let me give the h2. This is login page. This is login page. Okay, if I am providing something like this, this is login page. Your page should be center of the screen, and you have the boxes. You have the boxes, and Srinivas is the default username. Why? Because of it is read only, and enter password. Password is something like Okay, right now I'm not doing these things. Okay, if you want to do practice with this, you delete a value, delete the read only property. I'm just making here. If you want, you can use these properties also. Okay, I'm just making hidden, commenting it. Later, if you want, you can utilize it. And required compulsory, right? Required compulsory. I just want to give the required. Required is required. This is basically a simple form and login page. Okay, let me go to the sign up page. How to work with the sign up page? Take a new program, paste it, and this is sign up. Sign up. Just try to observe. This is very important. Sign up page is very important. This is sign up page. So what I want to do for sign up? I'm going to working with multiple things. What I want to do for this? I need to go with the sections. Please mute yourself, guys. Archana and Madhuri, who is Archana, please mute yourself.
Okay, sir.
Okay, this is the form. Inside this form section, this is the first section. Inside the first section, I just want to have the legend tag. Legend is the title of the section. Legend. And legend here, name details. This is about for name details. Okay, after this, I need to go with the input type. What is the type of input? This is something like text. And placeholder, enter first name. Now, let me have the one more thing. Break is compulsory, right? Break is compulsory. BR, taking break. Just try to observe what I'm doing now. What I'm writing now, what I'm doing now, just try to observe. I'm taking a section. Inside section, I'm writing tags. Enter last name. Okay, and that's enough. Okay, two tags I'm writing. First section and second section I'm writing. Now after this, I'm trying to writing multiple sections. Another section also I'm writing, and I'll be having legend again. Legend. This legend is about the gender details or entered contact details. Okay, after the legend, I'm taking input type email. This is email. One more thing I want to do. Here it is required, and here it is required. Now coming down, type email and required. Placeholder, yeah, placeholder required. Placeholder is enter your email ID. That's enough. Now again another input I'm writing. Input type. This one is tell. Tell is something like telephone number. And this is also required. Compulsory telephone number need to fill. Otherwise form could not able to submit. Enter your contact number. Okay, fine. After this, what I want to do is, now let me go to the one more section. Section open, section close. And this is again having legend tag. And this will be gender details. Gender selection, not details actually, selection. Input type is radio button. That's enough. Okay, for this value should be this is something like male. This is male related radio button. How many genders are there? You'll be having male, female, and others. Okay, so let it be. So transgenders, whatever it may be, I'm giving others. Transgenders. Okay, so one is male, one is female, one is others. Now it will be having value. Value is gender, and uh, name is gender, and value is male. Write down important points. Name is gender again. Okay, value should be anything, whatever it is required, but it should be something like different. Okay, what is the value here? Value is going to be submitting to the server. Based on your selection, value is submitting to the server. But name is your wish. Common name you have to provide. Common name you have to provide, whatever it is, G or E or GEN or GEND or gender. It could be something, right? And name is again gender, and value is something like others. Okay, that's it enough. That's it enough. You can try with that. Okay, let me launch it. Open in default browser. You'll be having the form now. This is sign up form. This is sign up form. You can see the form, and you'll be having the sections here. Okay, section is having a tag called field set. Sorry guys. Okay, this will be field set, not section. This is field set. Kiran, you are not telling that you forgot HTML. Huh?
No, sir. Actually, I'm also doing. So I was looking after that. I'm also typing,
No.
sir, doing with you. So I'm looking after that.
Okay. So fine. That was not section tag. That was actually
Field set.
section is basically HTML file tag. Field set. Yes, correct. That is a why reason my borders are not coming. Otherwise, border should come. Can you see border should come? Field set actually dividing your form into multiple sections. Name details separated, contact details separated, and gender selection. Okay, now you select something, male or female or others. Any one of the thing is getting selecting. Any one of the thing is getting selecting. Okay, now enter your first name, enter your last name. Okay, first name should be something, last name should be something. Email ID something like this, 04@gmail.com, and contact number 93903890007, something like this. But I'm not writing a sign up, right? So sign up button. Finally, we need to submit the form, right? Before that, what I want to do is I will take one more field set. I'll take one more legend, and this is going to be select what I want to do. Radio buttons already done. Now can I go with the checkboxes? One is full stack course, and input type checkbox. Now this time it is checkbox, and here also name should be HTML, and value also HTML. In the same way, I need to take multiple courses. This is about full stack, and this is about cloud Azure, and this is about mobile development, mobile apps. Okay, I'm taking three courses basically, and one more course I will add. That will be the AWS DevOps. Okay, finally, I'm writing something like 4 courses over there, and you can see 4 courses are added. Somewhere we are doing a mistake. Where we are doing mistake, Kiran, you can tell. What is the problem there? Kiran, what is the problem I'm doing here? So my section is actually confused way. What we need to do now? It is not taking under the box or inside the box. Why? Observe the code. Madhurya, you can tell, or Archana, you can tell. What's the problem? By looking into the code, you have to tell. Just observe the code. What's the problem?
The form tag is closed, right? We have to open again, I think.
No. Form already closed. Form is not a problem. Form is there. Okay, just your problem. Okay, let me go with form again. Form closed. Yeah, form closed. Now you tell me. Okay, form closed properly, but still the problem is alive. Still the problem is alive. These four things: full stack, Azure, mobile apps, AWS DevOps should be inside the box. What's the problem? Okay, the thing is, they should be not inside the legend. Legend is basically title. What is the title here? Choose your course. Choose your course. Okay, fine. Now a title is legend is just title. Legend is just a title, but all the boxes now under the field set. Now you can able to select multiple courses for the course registration. This is something like course registration form. Okay, so course registration form. Let me change the title for the program. This is course registration. Course registration form. Enough. Enough. Now come to the point. End of the day. End of the day. One more field set required for sign up and all. Okay, so field set again and legend again. Submit your form. Submit your form. And now let me have multiple inputs. Input type submit. Value is something like sign up. Sign up. And okay, if you want to do reset, you can go for the reset also. Type reset. Reset value is reset. Reset the form. Yeah. Okay. Choose a file, something like you want to select your Aadhaar ID and all input. Okay, this is a file type, file selection, file input type file, right? Okay, fine. Now you can go for last section is very important section. What is the last section here? Submit your form. And when I click on sign up, it is asking my enter your name details. Without name, it will not go forward. Click on sign up again. Yeah, last name also it is asking. Yeah, I'm giving my last name. Click on sign up again. Email ID compulsory it is asking. Let me try to give the email ID. Click on submit. So this is not a format of email ID. What is the format of email ID? It should be having @ symbol and it should be having something like dot and all. Otherwise it is not a proper email ID. Proper email ID should be having @ symbol. Any email ID you take, Yahoo mail you take, Rediff mail you take, any email ID you take, definitely it will be having @ symbol and .com also. Dot something. Contact number, any contact number you can specify it. Okay, okay, so I can select something and I want to learn Azure and full stack and mobile apps, three things. And when you want to reset, you can choose the reset and choose the file where you can select some file from your system. I got chosen 1.jpg file. Data is available inside the form. Now you need to submit the data to the server. That will be in JavaScript. Later you can understand how you submit your data to the server and all. And click on reset button. When you click on reset button, everything is got reset. Nothing you got entered, nothing you got selection or selected. The thing is very clear. Very clear. Okay, so still any questions you people are having?